And now I'm going to introduce the man you've all been waiting for, the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson, and 44 knockouts. And the thing I really love about Mike Tyson, though, is that he's a pigeon fancier. And I grew up breeding and racing Hungarian homing pigeons. I started out when I was 7 years old. About 10 years ago, I went on Mike's podcast. And we were planning to talk about a wide range of things, but we spent almost the entire time talking about pigeons. So he was a pigeon racer, too. And in fact, he told me in that podcast, at the time, the first time that he realized that he had talent was when an older boy, a bully in the neighborhood, came by and killed one of his birds. And that was his first KO. But when he talked, this is the most fierce fighter in the ring in history. When he talks about pigeons, you can see his heart, his compassion, his gentleness. And you see in this ad, this extraordinary ad, and Peter Arnell and Brett Ratner told me that when they went to shoot this ad, they had 8 hours. They spent the first 7 trying to get Mike to read a script. They weren't capturing the power that they knew was in him. So the last hour, they just let him talk. And out of that, we got this extraordinary, powerful ad. I think it's the most important and consequential ad in the history of the Super Bowl. And I think it's really going to change our country. So, Mike, why don't you come up and...
Wow, okay. First of all, I'd like to thank the President, Secretary Kennedy, Peter Arnell, Brett Ratner, and everybody that helped me and had anything to do with allowing me to be in part of the commercial for the Super Bowl. And once they were telling me the situation, what it was about obesity, I was telling them my experience that I had a sister that died at 25 from obesity. And where I come from is Brownsville, Brooklyn. It's the most violent, poverty-stricken neighborhood in the city of New York. And ultra-processed food was just the norm. Everything was processed food. We didn't have much money, but we had food stamps, and food stamps can buy you the candy, the sugar, and all that soda, 7-Up, and all that rotten stuff. And that's just all we knew. And the food that we ate was pretty much processed. It was gizzards, guts, and stools and stuff of weird animals. And I just wanted to be a part of this because that was such a part of my life. I grew up upstate New York with a master fight trainer, and so he gave me a lifestyle. So obesity is totally out of my life. And sometimes I fool around, I gain 40, 20 pounds, I'm real lazy, but I have a lifestyle, lose like this. And that's why I'm just such a fan of this. This is the biggest fight of my life. I want to be a hero in this particular field because it affects my life. Every time I see someone who may be obese, I have an affinity for them. I want to be close to them. I want to talk to them. I want to let them know that I'm their friend without saying, hey, you remind me of my sister. And I'm just very grateful to be here and fight this fight. It's going to be a fight that I look forward to. Thank you very much, everyone, for allowing me.
I want to thank you all for coming. Let's give a big hand for Mike Tyson. Let's everybody rise. And thank you all very much. And the message that I'm going to leave you with, we were able to reduce hundreds of pages of dietary guidelines, Brooke and my teams, to about 6 pages, but it's just 3 words: eat real food. I ask you all to start doing that today if you're not already doing it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. We're going to do a picture. Okay.